Oh boy. Fuck. I am really fighting on this one. But welcome back to the IPA Season 10 Week 4. Oh, my coach, Kandar Crocodiles going against Die. Uh, so he's got Megalopony, Thunderous-Eye, Latias, Primarina, Mamoswine, Darmanitan, Rotomo, Ambipom, and Mesprit. His team's right fucking here. And then, as you can see, I got this shit right here. Mega Diancie, Latios, Ferrothorn, Suicune, Rotomeat, Alolan, Ninetales, Mienshao, Alolan, Dugtrio, Gliscott, and Swellow. I'm fighting this because Tristan's scouring the goddamn pages right now. Because he's tired of me making fucking spreadsheets on here. I'm just doing it for fucking team analysis, you bastard. Stay out of my fucking business. But yeah, so a couple turns on his team, you know, Megalopony is bulky, or not bulky, his fucking hits hard, outspeeds everything on my team. You know, Thunderous-Eye, Double Dance can ruin my life, Call My Latias, Primarina's stupid fucking bulky. Let's cut fucking Healing Wish support from fucking Megalopony, Latias, and goddamn Mesprit if it so decides to. Things retarded. Fucking Mamoswine is a nice fucking breaker, great stab. Darmanitan, another great breaker. She Force Life Orb, Scarf, you know, Bandit, whatever. Rotomo, utility. Ambipom, annoying as fuck. Technician, Skill Link if it wants to run the OG set. Oh fuck, he found me. No, he's here. Damn it. Okay, so fucking. Alright, let's cut this shit. Fucking. Gotta go. Okay, so we're going into the team building now. I have fucking Mega Diancie. I think enough speed for Darmanitan, Scarf Darmanitan after Rock Polish. With Moonblast and Power Gem, that's really all I need, and then a filler move Magnet Rise so I don't get hit by Earthquake. I got these hands of Mienshao. Oh, by the way, his nickname Lady of the Night, the Mega Diancie. I think, you know, nicknames the difference between winning and losing sometimes. Got these hands of Mienshao, a Choice Scarf with Regenerator over Reckless because I don't really need it for anything. And as some of my friends pointed out, Regenerator is better in the long run. But U-turn, high jump, kick, knockoff, and poison jab. Again, I'm scarfed with enough speed for his base 95 and below, even if it's like Scarf Darmanitan, I'll still outspeed with this. And I have enough HP to where I will still get exactly 33% back from regen every time, so that's nice. I got Bug Bag Guzma here, the Glycopod with the Assault Vest, Emergency Exit because it's the only fucking ability it gets, with First Impression, Aqua Jet, Liquidation, and Poison Jab. I think this does a pretty decent amount to his team, and this thing's pretty bulky, so I can take hits from like Mamoswine, Megalopony, and I think... What was the hell is this set for? I think it like allows me to not get forced out from with emergency exit from like Moonblast from Primarina, and I can hit it with a poison jab, get some pretty decent damage. And I think I might also it's a roll for like a thunderbolt from Thunderous. I gotta double check. Got Take Flight, Swellow, Flame Orb with Guts this time because the special attacking set doesn't really do too much to his team, whereas this can do a number. So I got Brave Bird, Facade, Quick Attack, and U-turn. I don't know why I have this particular spread. I forgot that he had Thundurus, so maybe I should have EV'd a little bit more just to outspeed the Thundurus, but for some reason I forgot. So I was only worried about his base 110s and below, so like Latias and stuff. But it still does a number to his team though. Got White Walker, the Ninetales, little Ninetales, sorry. Light Clay, and Storm Warning obviously. Don't want to make that mistake I did last season. Trying to bring a non-hail setting little Ninetales and trying to hit Blizzards. It's a pain in the ass. Hold on. Saw you found the dock, so I had to bounce. Well, still got what I needed. I was on the clock, people. But yeah, Aurora Veil, Blizzard Moonblast, and Toxic. That's really all I need for his team. He has no normal resist. So again, like Blizzard and Moonblast, it does the job. Uh, and then Toxic, because I really couldn't think of another move. But hold on. Okay, and then I've got Yusin's Bay here, the Shiny Suicune with Inner Focus for those pesky Fake Out, Ambipom, and Lopunnies. With Tailwind, Extra Sensory, Scald, and Ice Beam. It's got Scald! But it's also got the Psycheem Z. I was going to run Flybeam Z with Air Slash, but I figured, Extra Sensory is stronger than Air Slash. It's a base 80, I think, to Air Slash base 75, and it still hits the same things that I would have used Air Slash for. And then Scald and Ice Beam handles everything else, kind of. But I was able to run Modest on this with the Tailwind double speed. I'll outspeed everything on his team, barring anything that's already set up or any Scarfers. So that's good enough for me. Hold on. Something I want to check real fast. Let's see. Okay. Damn it. Haha, bitch. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's jump into this. Oh my god. Okay. Where's my music? Oh my god. Screw that ad. Jesus. Alright. So, fuck you, ads. But so looking at the team matchup, he brought Mega Lopunny, Thundurus, Thundurus Incarnate, yeah, that's what it is. Darmanitan, Mamoswine, Rotomo, and Ambipom. So the first four I saw coming, and then I wasn't sure. I didn't know if he'd bring Latias and like risk a possible I didn't think he'd bring Latias, to be honest, because one, he'd have to risk a potential speed tie if I brought my own Latios, and two, I have enough answers to it with Mega Diancie, Alolan Ninetales, and Golisopod, because depending on what kind of setup you're running, I'll destroy him with a first impression in like Leech Life and stuff, and I could be bulky enough to avoid any, he'd have to be like Gigavolt Havoc Thunder to actually do enough damage to me, but again, first impression would have just bopped that thing anyway. So looking at leads on his end, he's got a couple choices. Again, this is a similar situation to last week's match against Tristan, where anything on his team, anything on his team could be a potential lead. You could go into Mega Lopunny just to get off the Mega and to Fake Out or Sub, Power Punch, whatever. Thundurus could be a lead. Depending on what he expects me to lead, he could just Volt Switch out, knock off, whatever he's feeling frisky with. Darmanitan, if it's Scarfed, just U-turn out. Mamoswine could be sashed, rocks, could be, just bulky himself if he just wants to fire off a big hit whenever I send in. Rotomo, good Volt Switch if it wants, it could be Scarfed, it could be Trick. And then Ambipom, Fake Out, U-turn. So he's got, he's got a very good Volt turn core. So I think I told myself no matter what, I'm just going to lead Suicune. Or no, I didn't tell myself that right off the bat. I said, fuck it, we're gonna go with Suicune. So he leads off with the Rotomo, I lead off with Suicune. He goes for Volt Switch into Thundurus, as I predict immaculately, and just go for the Ice Beam right off the bat. Does a nice chunk, goes into Alolan Ninetales. He goes for a Thunderbolt, it does no normal damage. He he's going to switch into Mamoswine on my Golisopod, I forget what I predicted him to go into. I don't know. I don't fucking remember. But he switches into Mamoswine when I switch and I double into Golisopod. So he's just gonna get up the rocks as I'm gonna go for liquidation, do a nice chunk of damage. Now I predicted him to switch out into the Rotom-Mow. Predicted me to go for like another liquidation, but he's gonna go for Earthquake as I just go for a Poison Jab, trying to catch the Rotom-Mow, because I figured like, okay, so he had a couple choices. One, if he went Rotom-Mow, I could hit it with Poison Jab and get off nice damage. And I also figured I'd do the same thing with Thundurus if he went into it. That's why I didn't go for Leech Life, because it hit both of them. Although Leech Life into Hail probably would have knocked out Thundurus had he gone there. But it's whatever. Shit happens, right? So I go for the Aqua Jet to kill him after the Poison Jab, which is nice. You go for another Aqua Jet. Now this is what I didn't know. I didn't know that if you Volt Switch and he activates the emergency exit, it cancels out his Volt Switch. So I'm able to get in Swellow right here, and he's leftovers, and I'm able to get off my Flame Orb. Go for the U-turn, and I just sack off Golisopod because I don't really need it anymore. So he's gonna switch out into this as I'm gonna go into Mienshao. He's gonna go for a Fake Out. It's gonna do a lot, and I get flinched. Although, you know, there's one of the times because I had Inner Focus on this. It would have been nice tech just to, you know, not worry about that and kill him anyway. But it helps out in the long run. He's going to switch here as I'm just going to go for the Scarf Type Jump Kick into kill. He's going to go into Darmanitan. I'm going to switch out. So my calc, if he was just like, you know, max, I think High Jump Kick did like 94 to 112 or something. The roll, it was in my favor, but at the same time, I wanted to guarantee that it was in my favor, and I didn't need Alolan Ninetales anymore. I was like fairly confident that I had this game kind of wrapped up with Scarf Mienshao. So I go into Ninetales here just to get up the Hail. He goes for U-turn. Go Lopunny. Takes a little bit of damage. He goes for a Fake Out to kill me, but that's fine. I'm going to go into Mienshao again. He's going to double into Thundurus, I guess. I don't know. But just to sack that off, that's fine. And he's going to go into Darmanitan now. I'm going to double into Diancie. He's going to go for another U-turn. Goes into Ambipom. Now I'm figured, like I said, I've had this game pretty much wrapped up, I feel. I was getting Regenerator health back on Mienshao every time I switched out. So, and I outspent everything on his team. So, I figured at this point I'll just stay in and see whatever he wants to go for, whether it was just like Fake Out or like Tail Slap. Well, I didn't figure Tail Slap, but maybe like Seed Bomb or something. I did forget that this thing gets Iron Tail, but he misses. So I just stay in regular form and I Rock Polish. I forgot. Okay, you ever forget? It fucking happens. But so he goes for the Iron Tail and misses, thankfully. You know, 25% chance to miss. I get up the Rock Polish, and at this point it's just good game because I'm able to Mega, kill this thing with Moonblast. He goes Darmanitan, Power Gem, kills that. And then Mega Lopunny comes, and I just kill that with Moonblast. So Diancie picking up the last 3 kills. So nice little bounce back from last week. Good game to die. It's always a pleasure to play you, broski. If you see this, you know, all the love in the world. Sorry for the miss at the end. But I think it mattered a little bit for differential, and I'm not knocking because until like I didn't think it was completely, you know, GG yet until I got the chip I needed. and I put myself in a position to win with Scarf Mian Shao at the end. But and Dai is fantastic. We've battled each other many times, and it's gone, you know, back and forth, back and forth. I think he still has me though in like our little series, if you want to call it that. I think he's beaten me maybe one more time than I've ever beaten him. So it's always good to go back and forth with somebody, like consistent challenge. So good game to you, Dai. At this point we are 2-2, and I think +5. So I'm gonna be in the field for week 5, but I got a nice old sub to fill in for me. Hopefully, you know, he'll scoop up the W. But thank you guys for watching, and have a good one. Peace.